We have our Calbayog City at Balogan and Tacloban media here with us, perhaps to shoot some questions. Thank you, by the way, for the visit here in the province of Samar. Before we start, sir, baka pwede kita sa makaaro, bisan ko tayo ng mensahe.
Well, akong mensahe is very clear. Like, hindi kita akong pagkandidato. Hindi man yung pangampanya.
Well,
Diri man ni pangampanya god mainly aton din pag-greet kan Congresswoman Mila hen happy birthday. Ginsuratan niya dito pero diri ko na lang yayatan kay mahal niya niya kahanginan. Okay, so happy birthday Hadia. I guess every birthday bongga niya birthday. Bisan diri election season kaya nakaiba hatong governor pa ako nagpadala gihapon ako din ng mga talent birthday niya. So, again, happy birthday to Congresswoman Mila Tan.
okay, sir, we would like to inform you that we are live right now over Action Radio Balogan. So, for our media colleagues, introduce yourself and your media platform.
Sir, good afternoon. I'm Jennifer from Radio ng Bayan. Sir, may movie na po, sir, ang mga bishops from the sa Samar. May separate ang Samar Island as one region sa region A. Comment with this.
I think this has been done with Negros already. Hapon, I do not have any problem with that if it means in Samar, ma-improve. In other words, hindi ka mo madilihado. Pero kung madilihado naman ka mo, kailangan ka mo upay, kaya bangin liwat ka mo mabiyan kung wagay bulag. But whatever is, my comment is, whatever is best for Samar. I think, ako nito. If it's good for Samar, go ahead. Although I will have to tell you, most of the developments of the RDC when I was an RDC chair, actually, puro Samar. Kimbubutang. In among Pakik-Aragway as RDC Anagdol is not really Pakik-Aragway for Leyte or for Biliran. It's actually for Samar. Labi na northern and eastern Samar.
Sir, follow-up question. Sa iyo na po, sir, nadiri po, sir, or in case, nadiri ito madayon, mahibulag ang Samar sa Region 8. What do you think ang dapat i-push ng mga programs, particularly in Samar provinces, nga makakalanat man o kundi man makatupong sa development sa Leyte province, makalanat man gihapon, hindi man left behind ang Samar provinces?
I think the number one problem of Samar, whether perceived or real, is peace and order. Okay, whether it is because of insurgent or politics, okay, it is peace and order. And I think peace and order can be resolved. Ano mo pag-resolve peace and order? Well, what I want for Mila to actually resolve the problem of peace and order, but dako it maiiban the problem of peace and order if you have roads, interior roads. Kaya na, ito yung circumferential, baga-ada na. Pero interior, ang problema. In fact, ito nga Millennium Development Project, puro ito, dinihaligid isla, main highway. Nag-suggest ang RDC na ito, bangin pwede ibalhin natin ang interior. Kaya may nakamudin yung mga barangay na tag-unong kaurasit baktas o sa maabot. May nakamudin yung mga barangay na wala na barangay captain. Direto na ako eh. Kaya ano ba yung patayon? So, I think we have to develop Samar by making sure that the interior roads are actually built. Pero wala yung sumunod ang Millennium Development Company. Senatorial, ay paglaptik ako, ilalaptan mapunaw kami. Wala yung mga maghilabot. But I think if there's one thing that we are pushing for, and that is what RDC is pushing for, interior roads. Labi na road, hit boundary, hit tri-province.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Cecilia Tibo from Jericho ng Bayan, Calbayog. Sir, siguro parang kasi news dito sa Mindanao na ang NGCP towers pero hindi bubumahan. What is your best solution as a former Secretary of the Department of Energy?
As a former Secretary of the Department of Energy, I can well tell you that the Department of Energy does not own a single pistol. Kumbaga, purong bahay na nga, baga nasa rin kami, oy, police, militar, sali ka mo dili. Di rin naman may kaya. It is actually a peace and order, and to some extent, it is an extortion. Kaya ang last nga yung bumahan na tower, mas madali pa ipag-ayag hit tower, kontra hit pag-negotiate, pag-sulod hit tuna. So, I think this is a law enforcement concern. Kung may naman iso dito era, kung bumumbahan nila, kung sinakasulod, I think our military and police, kaya di rin man any insurgency problem, di rin any secessionist problem. This is purely an extortion. I think we will simply have to push and implement the law. And the law says, hindi na ka mo mag-resurrect presyo pag-ianay. And that's not being implemented, dibaga, itibalwat, protected diwat yung mga politiko. So akong hindi political will lang to actually make sure that all these towers are reached by the technicians.
Good afternoon, sir. Dito na yung ating mga bayan. Kailan mo ba talaga matatapos yung electrification sa barangay? Marami pang mga lugar na magpangga ngayon, hindi pa, wala pang kuryente.
Hindi matatapos ang electrification sa barangay. Bakit? Kasi mahilig kayong mga anak. Butsig nung nag-target kita sa 2010. Amo yung target natin. Actually, di patiman na kita. Matitiman na kita na atong target. Pero yung problema, kailangan anak it's sitio. Okay? So, once a sitio mga anak, once a barangay expands, okay, then panibago na luwat ng planning, panibago mas taking, panibago luwat ng budget. I think the sitio electrification, actually, maganda kita barangay electrification na, barangays are already finished. It's sitio na lang, I graduate. The definition of sitio right now, usang kasugaan, is 20 houses and above. Kaya kung lima-lima na ka mo, tapos na 10 ka kilometro, baga mag-uliwat ito pag pinag-electric. It masaling-saling ka, ano ka na okay, pwede ba ka mabumanhin dili? So, ginuulat natin na himahalang ang mga 90 or more. May na din ni barangay na 20 or more na problema kay maaaro na lang kitang budget. If I'm to be asked, how do you resolve this problem? Hapon, the barangay will submit every year in a sitio certification na kinahanglanon, i-verify it operative, and then para ako na automatic appropriation. Wala na karaglubot. Kaya na hindi ibatihan pa ini. Di rin nga makikibati ng politiko para i-sitio, di rin masusugaan. Parang ako, wala na karagdiribatihin ni Wai. Because one way or another, you want your area to be energized. Di rin na inikinanglan, rostoryahon ka. So my position here is, let's make sitio electrification an institutionalized program of the government rather than every year gina-appropriate pa.
Okay, Mr. Sarwell.
Senador,
Okay, gulo.
kumusta ang campaign in the past few weeks? You're competing with big names sa national, bago kita ang national campaign. So, kumusta man?
Okay, limang kapataro. Big names, this is a recall name, okay. Makulay lang hindi kaya amo ini. Kung presidente, itaragway, issue, kinistoryahan. Kung vice president, issue gihapon. Pagkabot na senador, name recall. Okay, bisan waray ka issue, waray ka plataforma, basta may name recall, amo kinukul ba ako? Kaya ba magpakalingkod din mga recall la, pero hindi mga ang buhaton. So, amo liwat, we try to match that in terms of recall. Kaya problema lang yung pag-recall kay magastos. Kaya magastos ka ron. So, but that is reality here in this country. I hope this can change later on. Labi na rin na kay ang Supreme Court nagsaring na halos wala na ban niya na, wala na pre-election ban or pre-election na ito? Campaign. Wala na, bisan at mga poster na tanan, iya na size. Okay. Di rin nga magreklamo tao na wala decision in Supreme Court, legal. Sabi, kung lima pa katuloy ito, yung decision. So that's why nasa na ko yan na, bisan TV campaign para mo enenit kwartat na gawas. And I hope that this will not be a practice na may nagapong reforma at ang electoral system.
Comment mo nga, you were endorsed by Santiago and Marcos Tanday despite of their Liberal Party affiliation.
Kitapon nito is, they invited me. I told them that I have a party to stand. Okay, but at the same time, itira ito nga, kung makadaog ako, makadaog hira, they want to send a signal na we can work together and they believe on what I believe in. So, ako naman, I also believe in what they believe in. Kung tutusin, doesn't mean that because we are opposing party na magkaiba't anong pananaw. So, usalat ako, this is a ring. Sure, I can be with you, but I cannot stand in your campaigns. Kaya, wala ko nalulat ito na nga, atubang hitakang partido. I still have my own party to support. But at the same time, if I'm a guest candidate, in-invite ako, or mag-apply him eh, who am I to say no?
Good afternoon, Mr. Secretary. Sa problema nato na region is more development. You've been chair of the RDC before. And bisan niya niya na, medyo kinukurang kita for development. In fact, for the previous several years, our gross domestic product keep on going down before Yolanda. No? Ngan may problema na di rin masulba itong Region A in terms of attracting investors, especially foreign investors. Usa nga ni din nagpakyan ako sa CSO. Kung ano't ginbibiling ito na itong mga investors from abroad. One of which nga na-determine niya itong problema natin itong port na wala ito kita. Ever since tikang pato. I was wondering why natikang pa hadto for so many years, this is the demand of investors na magkamay na kita hiron rin pero di rin natin hindi natatagan. Ano ba maupay nga solution ba yun?
Upod ng gihapon na ako yung isa rin ang peace and order. In terms of GDP growth rate, lately actually went up. But as a region, we went down. But Leyte, or Biliran, or Southern Leyte, they're all affected. Why? Because sumaringanin kita nga taga Leyte ka, mas rin, Samar, hindi Leyte na nga eh. Oo nga, Samar. Okay. We're actually all bundled up as one region, whether we like it or not. The development of any city, even Tacloban City, kaya Tacloban City na rin, basta kami, wala kami lang dito, diba, amon lahat, that cannot work. Okay? Because the development of Tacloban City and any other city in this region can only happen when everybody is peaceful and also my development. Siguro one of the basic problems that we have is actually infrastructure. I'll start with roads, ang akong minsan interior roads. Kaya na panahon, kung wala ka interior roads, kumikan yung krimen dito, 5 na kaadlaw, wala pa nga daog. Wala na ilong pagdaog. Okay? I don't know if you've seen, kung mag-helicopter ka, how the area of Samar is mountainous. Di rin nakatatlo, dahil army nakatatlo sa kasimana, pagbalik ko rin nakit ng biso sa napunta. Pero atulera. Okay. Infrastructure gihapon, RDC, damot at projects. The RDC, by the way, is not there to actually fund. It is there to propose. What are the needs of the region? Actually, most of the needs of the region, mga RDC na endorsed ng projects are actually centered towards the Samar Island. The problem is, are they going to be funded? That's the problem. Dahil yung proposal last 6 years, yan na laging aprobahan. Okay. For example, ito gani hapalo, kumayang ka mo may bypass road, di ba kadwa tanawan. That has been proposed by Governor Martin Petilla. Pero naaprubahan na, hanapon panahon. May haanay. Mag-ihayin duro. Tapos italagutit na aprobahan yung mga dinangko, dili. May nakita airport naging propose. Okay. May dalaguti ang problema, ginagaw ang aton pondo, tiging kanto ha Iloilo. Kaya ano, may dala presidente, kita walay. Senator. May dala senator, kita walay. So I think it's about time also. And aton RDC, I don't think RDC is failing. Okay. Samar can have their own region if they want. It doesn't matter to me. Pero I think what matters is not whether plans are being made. It is whether plans are being funded. Pag-abutit pondo, are going to the talk about. And that's why I'm running, simply because I want to pull some funds and put it in this region.
Still political solution.
Yes.
Whether we like it or not, this country is political. And we have to play the game if we want development.
Good afternoon, Senator. Mel Caspi, Manila Standard, Rimati. Wala nga bati. Ang pagmamahali mo, tungkol kay kasagaran ha region duhala, itinutibing ko kumpanya for Senator, usa na ako. Usa ako nagkakampanya.
Kita-kita man lang ito.
But my question is, tama ni mo sir kanina nga, kaya no naagaw ito ko mga project in ibang mga regions because kay kulang kitahin mga dagko liwat na mga banggiitan ng mga tao sa region na kinarepresentar ng national. Now, itapon sa Kiana, ano ito masisiring hitong kamalangan, hitong, actually, nasa nga kong kamalangan ng rehabilitasyon han mga Yolanda victims sa region, in particular ang Leyte, ang Tacloban. Kaya ano nga nasusugan, ano ito dapat mahimulig ni mo hini. Hayun na nga mga sitwasyon, kaya para damo na nga mga problema, tapos damo na mga nagkadamay na mga ano na lang ang mga grupo, pero still ada lagi ang paglibot ni mo, ada lagi hapon.
So din okay. Di lang makumpara ha, pero aton-aton na rin yung okay. Pero kung kikita ang ibang punto, they have kind of forgotten Yolanda already. Not forgotten, but basically, they have moved on already. They've already put it, remind ako nga live yun Marang ganda ko nga live. Okay. Ipapagana ko lang kamo. We've actually put it aside already. Palo, Tanawan, Alang-alang, Tanan ko na, and they have moved on. Nag-move on na nga tanan. Now, how quickly can you move on? You can quickly move on as a government if you start standing on your own 2 feet and not depending on people to help you, but welcome the people who help you. Kaya kung maasa ka lang permi, may bulag ka iba, bisan wari na bagyo, 10 anyos na, amo kalagihap. So I think we have to stand on our own 2 feet. LGUs will have to step up. Okay. Marang ako, itngatan ng LGU masarin na kulang. But if yung kakulangan, pamilingin solusyon that you stand up and you start moving forward. You start creating jobs. Okay. On your own. Pamilingin bulit ang iba. Housing, the same thing. Once we keep on blaming somebody else, 10 anyos na lang, wala rin may nabuhay. May dangali ibang nagrarali, matungod lang. Ito ibang nagrarali, tuod na wala balay, wala na harap trabaho. Pero may daliwat iba rito, nga kasangkayan ko. Nagpiksi sila rin, hay na ng pabahay, hay na ng trabaho, pero ang wala pa yun lang, wala yung balay, wala yung trabaho. Pero ba nila sorte mo? But there are also, hindi, maanong ka mo, may mga kilala, so dito, matungod lang.
That's why they're laughing.
So, ako nito, nagre-reklamo nga wala balay, wala ka mang balay una. Kaya gusto nila, makuro pa yung balay. Okay. Pero ibaliwat, nanginahang lang liwat yung balay. But I think the LGU will also have to step up. Dili kay puro national lang. Do you know that even up to now, in Typhoon Sendong, in Cagayan, they are still rehabilitating. Do you know, pero ako liwat, bilib-liwat akong linog buhol. Ini, dili kay na wala lang atok. Kaya di ka pwede umukoy, kay linog ini. Pero they have moved on also. Okay, nobody is complaining already and putting blame on anybody. This is not to defend the national government, but I was there. If pinakadakot bulig, ito national government ever in the history is in Tacloban. I'm not even saying Leyte. I'm saying Tacloban. Pinakadakot na ng bulig.
Thank you. And for the last question, sir, I just would like to ask if this can be done as a policy. A day ago, I was able to read a story from NGCP regarding the rehabilitation. I think completion of the 138. It's a new line actually. The second line for 138 kV from Babatungon to Samar. And but on the sidelight, they mentioned that the line actually will help the Samar Islands, the Samar provinces, in case magka-problema ang original na linya, ang MGCP. Because, according to them, Samar Island is too dependent with the power being generated in Leyte. It came to our mind that could it be possible as a policy that all provinces or islands in in the Philippines can develop their own power source para kung magka-problema yung mga linya, somehow di sobra ka-dependent ng mga outside sources in terms of power generation.
Actually, the problem of Samar is not, you're not alone. In Negros, there is only one power plant, geothermal. Itong i-reserve pwede 600 megawatts. Pero kaya nadiri man nila, generalihan nila mga tao. So, up to 120 na nila, 150 na. When they can actually have 600. Din na Samar, I'll tell you one thing. I'm not sure why this question is being raised. Do you know why? Because nobody is stopping anybody from putting a plant in Samar. There is no waray inidinhi nagpupugong. In fact, waray nagpupugong din magtukod ka mong geothermal. Hindi yung problema, waray ka mong geothermal. Makuri magtinukod din yung plant ka, waray mong geothermal. Diba? Waray nagpupugong kayo din nobody is also stopping you from developing the hydros. May mo hydro din Pero danay, pamati ko, na-atras it investor. Why? It is not because they are being prevented. It is because may there is another problem. It road network mahal. Nga, pagtukod na yung planta din magawas nga mahal. Ito yung kuha yan kung makuha ka mo geothermal halite, mga 5 pesos per kilowatt hour. Pero kung kumuha ka mga GN Power sa Bataan, 4 pesos. So, dahil nasa ba, kaya magkikinahon kita halite, nga barato man Bataan. That's why you have a choice. You can even put up your plan here. Nobody is actually stopping anybody. Now, saying that, perhaps it is not the stopping of any power plant that is a problem because nobody is stopping. Perhaps it is Samar should actively invite investors, encourage taga nila yung tax holiday kasi lang parang unang planta lang hindi ka rin ikatulo ayaw na encourage them to locate here signa nga magtukod ka mo rin wala ka mo problema pero kung sumaring lotera nga sige mo pa coal plant ang itutukod mareklamo doon nga tanan so nobody is stopping. If anybody is stopping, it will be the people of Samar Island.
Jericho sir from NSFM Radio, Action Radio. You mentioned earlier about Yolanda because apparently naging kilala Region 8 because of Yolanda on an international level. But then slowly as you said, nag-move on na and then slowly nagpapapas na ito nga race ang Yolanda, nawawala na liwat ang Region 8 do you have anything in mind or plans that would inverse this from a negative aspect of the region? Kasi nakilala kita because of Yolanda. So any positive plans that we have naka-inline natin mga plano para ma-revert ini nga makilala yung Region 8 as a positive region, not because of Yolanda.
Well, whether we like it or not, in Yolanda magod kita, mabiktima kita, that happened already, and we will be known for whatever it is. How can we turn it around? Actually, very simple. We could have turned it around by actually working with a lot of the international people and telling them that we are good people, we will accept you, hindi kami mga reklamador, makarawat kami kayo na hatag, and because ito yung hatag temporary, maaram kami na magkakalayas gahapon kamo one of these days, paglakat niyo, kami makatindog na kamot on 2 feet. Yung problema yan na pinagkalakat na nila, anay, hindi pa kami kontento, pag pinanhatag na anay kamo, kaamot makuli ang aton. Their experience is basically, hindi nga kami umiwas, magtitinong na kami ng mga tao. So I think we have to reverse that idea, which is, pag bulig ha aton, buligan ha aton paugalingon. Tindugon naton. Okay, I have to admit, I have my own company. Okay, I have my own company. Pagkatiman Yolanda, ang plano na akong mga managers, ay na kita magtukod din Di na kita Dumaguete or Cebu. What did we do? We are the first company to actually put up our company put it back a region. It is a BPO employing 1,500 people. Why? Because gusto ko ipakita na dinhalite, kaya namon, uli kita kami gutiay, kami nagbahalot iba. I think we can turn it around, kasi nasa rin kakalang ito pakilala, by actually showing the international people that we will move fast, okay, we are resilient, bago kita hindi yabo, pero yan na, nakatugdaw kita, tapos makusunod kita. Di rin kayo yabo, madaya na nagpipinang marulagyan. I think that is the best way we can turn it around. You know why? Because if we can go back to our own 2 feet, investors will come. Kaya di rin na ini haruma may mayuyulanda ka. Tumukra ka balik, tapos nagninegosyo ka na, baka na po. Bisa nino lang ang investor, makanihaton. So I think, waray ka na mapapakita pang iba other than show the attitude of we are resilient, we are back in business.
Sir, mga pangyayalap ako Sir, pangyayalap ko pala about ang rates ng kananatang electricity. Kasi ako pagkakaroon sir, mahal kasi din niya ito na region 8.
Per kilowatt.
7 or mga swadalo.
Sige, pero ang Manila.
Siguro sir, doon siya siguro mga 150 or...
More barato nila.
Oo. Iba-iba, so sir nga, paagi nga...
No, let me just finish because a lot of people ask, mahal kita rin region. Pero, pag sarin mo 750, you know how much Manila is? Almost 10 pesos. Actually, pag lingkod ko, pagka-gobernador ng Hanto, nagsaring hira nga, mahal ito itong kurente. Pero per kilowatt hour, ambot, basta kayo mahal. Pero when you look at it, we're actually cheaper. Okay. The Samar Island is cheaper than Metro Manila. Okay. In fact, I dare you to get your bill 3 years ago and now. Your bill is cheaper yan. Okay. When I started disciplining this industry, spot market, umubos ang presyo, don't believe me, get your bill. Okay. Ikumpara niyo. Usa ako sumunod ng paggawas na ako. It's actually cheaper. Simply because of the spot market and other reforms that we did. Pero, di rin mo baga nararamdaman. Kaya ano? Kaya di rin libre. Basta may baraygan, mahal. Isang piso na lang ito. Mahal lang yan, basta may baraygan. Amo maguti ka ito. Pero, don't believe what I'm saying just because I'm saying it. Get your bill. Compare it. Pero mag-compare na ka mo month to month. January to January. January 2012 and January 2013 and January 2016. Month to month niyo, February to February. You will see that it actually went down. Will it still go down? 15 to 25%. Ako lang mayakan. 15 to 25% pwede pa yun umubos. Aanhon, ang ako mga circular, ipadayon lang. Yung problema, kaya paglingkod at sunod ng administrasyon, yung mga circular, ibabasura yung natanan. Kaya ano, damot na iigo. Damon nagkalulugi, hangganan siya. Ganan siya talaga. Okay, gumuti nila. So, can it still possibly go down? 15 to 25%. I'm not raising your expectation. If you want 1 peso, what ito din okay. Even in other countries. It can still go down, but we have to make it a law. Here's the problem. Here it's senatorial na dalagan. Mamasaring, kahit kung paugson, manang-araw na kung ano mabalawat pag ipapasa. Kay complicated hinduran and energy. Wala nakaintindi. So, again, I'm sorry, I cut you off on your question. Can you please continue? Ano yung question? Kaya baga na, nautod ko ito.
Okay na sir, okay na.
Okay na ito. But, mind you, if you have a 7 peso, I don't think you're 7. I think you're 8. But you're cheaper than last 3 years ago.
More than 9.
You're still cheaper than Meralco.
Okay. Sir, that was the last question so far because I know that they're already waiting for you.
Can we give the lady a chance?
Okay, we have another one here. Pasensya na dun sa nagre-request.
Naistorya ko si Mr. Responsible ako. Regarding sa question
On hydro. Itong hydro, gitagan nila yung service contract hit, DOE. Pero stricto ako hit, contracts. Di nga ni commander in 6 months time, depende kung ano, kung hydro 1 year time. Di nga ni commander in 1 year time, wala yung hinabo, wala para gumastos, kaya ka-cancel ito, hindi uwi. Problema na yan, kaya di rin ako DOE secretary. Pero ang DOE secretary kaya wala nang kita ito balaod. Pero kung may balaod, nga di rin nga ni commander, tintagan kang lisensya, automatic cancel, mas ma-open ka. Kaya mga dirituon ng investor, magkakalayas. Problema yan kaya di naandar, wala yung nakalabot because may danatagiya. So, may dapat magkita ibang mga hydro projects, okay? It all depends on the investors. The government is showing them certain areas na may potential. Pero hindi kami makapilit. Kaya pag ganito nila, pag sarin nila, mahina yung manlain matubig. You cannot actually push them. But in Samar Island, you have plenty of hydro projects. Here's the catch. Kaya ano nag-aalang hirap. Pag tugod ka ng hydro project, hindi mo siguro pagbawihin mga 20 years. 15 to 20 years para pagbawi. Amot makuriha aton. Kung nagiang kitahin, usa pa kay landa, 5 anyos pa lang ang hydro, para kay ibuhay, wala na hydro. So I think the problem that we have here is that we are a typhoon area, Eastern Seaboard. Every time they put up a plant, every time they, kung yung kikita ang ato mga planta, at to Habukin or western side, na diri Eastern Seaboard. Because may langan Eastern Seaboard, may nakala usaka bagyo, aning turbina, 5 kilometers na ang ginalaganan, di pa ubos. Amo tira problema. And then, 18 years para mabawi. Sing, bakuwi mag-ilang po for 18 years na wala bagyo. So, that is also one of the hindrances natin.
Parting message, sir, for the people of Samar.
For the people of Samar, isisan ko pirme, mabuling na trabaho. Di na harumamay pagdalagan ka, Senador. Gusto na yung probaran, kamuli, di baliw kita. Kamuli ko din. Pero, I'm not doing this because I'm after any position. Waray ko bukto na madalagan ka, Presidente, waray ko ambisyon. Kita akong lahining nga din hiya Region 8, dinhig na tao, dinhig dumako, dinhig malalagas, dinhig mamamatay. Pero may iha pa ito. Okay. Kita akong na ito nga dinhig malanganin ako malalagas, upayon ka ng region, buligan ka ng region, kahit tinuodla, wari din ibang mabulig kundi kita gihapon. Hindi ba din masaad la ito? Makadaog nga visit address di ka maarang kuhain. Napuodla. Okay, kaya kadamuan nagkaka-amnis siya. Pero ako, anilak din ikasiwaray niyo. Di ko makakagyakan suga din, ikulorik magtubo din Salit, tagapalo, sering pa manasistuhon. Okay. Pero ito matanan, ginagian ko na ito matanan. Okay. Tingnan ako din paano kita? Tingnan ako din okay, nakita ko na sa problema, mag-uol na, mag-uol na pag-inimplementar yung mga balaod. Kaya akong trabaho, 9 anyos na gobernador, 2.5 years na Secretary of Energy. Ito akong trabaho, executive implementer of the law, mag-uol na pag-inimplementar yung mga balaod na bungi-bungi, na diri asya. Makurin nura, kaya iba naghihin mong balaod, pero wala sa labutan, ano dira ginihin mo. Ako maaraw na ako nakakapit pahaton. For example, as an LGU official, may nangani, 18 years old or below, na pumatay, yung tao din ng prepiso. Sa mga kriminal niya, puro kabataan. Okay? May nangani, 17 anyos na nakapatay yung tao, pagkatod pulis, ma-action na yun. Pagbulbot, diri pisaw, diri pusil. Ano man? Birth certificate. Kaya hatagla yun. That is actually becoming very common right now. But we have a law that says na amo ito. Amo, hindi agree ito. But certainly that needs to be revisited. Pero hindi nag-implementar ito. Ambot, pero diri gobernador. Diri sekretary. Kaya wala sa labutan, hindi mahirap na implementar ito. Ako, I implement the law. I am sick and tired of implementing laws ng mga bungi-bungi. I think it's about time that we put somebody na nakatilaw na. Hindi ng mga balaod. So, deadlock maganahiaran ako din ng mga kampanya, pero kaya nakapanong naman yung pagkampanya, masaling nala ko yung matanan na labi nitong kurinti, napakan ng kurinti. Tako naman si Seringan number 41, Jericho, Petilla. walang forever sa pagmamahal. Ng presyo ng kuryente. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Madam, and welcome to Samar. You are facing with Calbayog City, Catbalogan City, and Tacloban City Media. I am Romel Ruco from Action Radio Catbalogan. Perhaps baka pwede tayong mag-greet muna bang? We're going live over Action Radio Catbalogan right now. Any greetings to the people of Samar?
Maupay na udlok at iyo tanan, nga tanan. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. I'm happy to be here in Catbalogan. It's been a long time since I was here. I used to be here before. So I'm here on an invitation of the good Congresswoman Mila Tan and Governor Sharian Tan. I know it's the birthday of Congresswoman Mila. So I'm greeting her, although I've not seen her ngayon. Si Governor Ann palang, Sharian, ang aking nakikita. And thank you for this opportunity today to face the media of Region 8. And well, this is just part of my routine now. Nowadays, ever since I filed my certificate of candidacy noong October 15 po, nagsimula na po ako na mag-ikot-ikot at pinapakilala ko po ang sarili ko. Starting February 9, formal na po akong nagkampanya. And we've been to several sorties already with the entire team Daang Matuwid, or the Daang Matuwid coalition. In fact, yesterday we were in Garcia, the other day we were in Bulacan. So nakakapagod po pala ang politika.
Hindi nakakatanda na Secretary.
Hindi nakakatanda. Although I'm enjoying it. It's very exhausting, but it's a very enriching experience for me. So I'm trying out my luck. You know, from the executive branch, I want to try it out sa legislation. Sa tingin ko naman po, dahil sa aking mga naging karanasan, mga naging exposure, lalo na sa larangan ng hustisya, sa larangan ng karapatang-pantao, at even sa larangan ng electoral reforms, because I used to be an election lawyer before I joined government. So I'd rather that I answer the questions from you guys.
Thank you, Secretary. And I would like to remind everyone, would it be all right, Madam, if we can indulge with or engage with you for about 30 minutes?
Yeah, well, it really depends sa kanila. Because I think the program has started already.
Okay.
I came from the SSU. Yes, I also spoke there, and then they rushed me over to be with you. But
because we're supposed to meet you actually at the station, but we brought our equipments here.
Sure, go ahead.
So we could go live.
Putulin na ho nila ako dahil magsasalita na rin po ako dyan sa
harap.
Sa harap.
Okay.
Sige po.
For the first question, I think pwede na ako na muna. Kasi itatanong ko na dapat ito doon sa station, nandito naman sa secretary, dito ko na rin tatanong. I've been following actually the concept of justice without fear and favor, which is actually your campaign is being anchored with. I just would like to be clarified as how you can cascade it out. How can you translate it into a legislative initiative?
Yes, that's a very good question. Well, justice without fear or favor. Alam niyo naman po yan kung anong ibig sabihin nun. Justisyang walang kinikilingan, justisyang walang sinasanto-santo. And because you know, justice is supposed to be blindfolded, and therefore wala dapat itong kinikilingan, hindi dapat ito natatakot. Now, sa larangan po ng hustisya, kailangan po talaga natin ngayon ng mga batas na magpapalakas ng kampanya laban sa kriminalidad at laban din po sa korupsyon. Now, sa kriminalidad po, sa tingin ko po, mas maganda kung ating mga batas kriminal ay simple, mas simple. And meron po kaming panukala, yung new Code of Crimes, nanggaling po yan sa DOJ, Criminal Code Committee. Nandyan na po yan sa Kongreso, pero hindi pa masyado umuusad. So I hope to further pursue that. I think we need a new Code of Crimes. Kasi yung ating revised penal code, 83 years old na po yan. Marami na po siguro pwedeng palitan dyan. Marami na rin po siguro pasimplihin na lang po natin. I always believe that the simpler the laws, the better. It's easier. for law enforcers to enforce. We don't need complicated laws. In fact, marami na masyadong ating mga batas. So kailangan simplihan lang po natin. And yung criminal investigation process, kailangan din po ayusin at para mas lalong nagtutulong-tulong ang mga investigador at yung mga prosecutor in terms of case build-up. And syempre po yung meron tayong mga problema sa mga criminal syndicates like the drug trafficking syndicates, human trafficking syndicates, child trafficking syndicates. Doon po talaga kailangan ng panibagong opensiba laban sa kanila. Yung titignan po natin kung ano pang mga batas ang pwedeng ipanukala para mas magiging effective ang laban kontra sa mga sindikatong ito, lalo na yung drug syndicates. And also mga investment scams, because mga pyramiding scams, mga Ponzi scheme, and then many are being committed through the internet. So if this is supposed to be cybercrime, iniisip ko po na siguro kailangan na rin, kasi right now, pag ganyan na mga investment scams, they are, ang krimen po dyan ay syndicated estafa, non-bailable. Pero to be able to qualify as syndicated estafa, kailangan 5 or more persons ang engaged dyan sa panloloko na yan, sa mga ganyang mga scam. So kung isa lang, dalawa lang, simple estafa lang siya. Marami ho akong mga nakikitang mga kaso na ang mga nanloloko ay mga isa lang, dalawa lang o tatlo. So gawin na rin ho natin syndicated estafa yan. Kasi marami po tayong mga kababayan na bibiktima. Yung mga, they let go of their lifetime savings in the hope na madodoble, matitriple yung kanila, yung pera, pero only to end up bankrupt dahil ninuloko sila ng mga scammers na yan. So those are just one of the few I have in mind. Thank you.
I was Secretary Jericho from Action Radio.
Hello.
You've been brilliant as a DOJ Secretary. Then, but we know that right now in the Senate, madami din tayong mga brilliant lawyers sa Senator Santiago, yung mga Cayetanos, and aiming for that position in the Senate. So in case, for example, you get to have that position, what difference could you make as another lawyer added to the slate of the senators we have now? What difference, particularly improvements can we expect?
Well, it's actually my multi-dimensional exposure also. No, because I'm a lawyer and therefore I'm an adept with the knowledge of law, with the knowledge of the Constitution, and even my academic background speaks for itself. And I was a 8th placer in the bar exams. I graduated classes senatorial in San Beda College of Law. And my experience and exposure, especially as Secretary of Justice, in terms of the criminal justice system. And I think this is something in response to your question, because, as a human rights advocate, a human rights defender, I used to chair the CHR. And when I joined DOJ, I brought with me human rights consciousness. So, because I always believe that justice and human rights should go together. They go side by side. We cannot have justice without human rights, and vice versa. We cannot have human rights without justice. So I always temper the strong force of law in exacting justice with compassion because of my human rights, the human rights advocate in me. And that is why, talking about the human rights advocate, even if I'm a crime buster, so to speak, because I send people to prison, I send criminals and corrupt people to prison, but I will never go for the reimposition of death penalty. So that the perspectives of a justice warrior tempered by one who is a human rights advocate. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Secretary. Yung Mabel Montes of Sunstar, Singranan News. Secretary, kanina na-mention din ito ni Secretary about alarming cases of children in conflict with the law.
I see.
In fact, last night in news sa mga television, there are mga bata na involved in different criminalities. Do you think kailangan talaga na to revisit the law concerning child sales? And next question, Madam, based on your experience sa Department of Justice, anong specific law na kailangan pa ipasa sa Senado? And what is your reaction? Kasi may mga observations na napakadami na daw tayong mga batas dito sa ating bansa. And yet, the question is in terms of legislation. Thank you very much.
Sasagutin ko na muna yung last question mo. Talaga naman, I agree with you and I agree with the observations of many na masyado na tayong maraming batas. Kaya nga, ang unang-unang kong gagawin, pag ako ay swertehin na maging part of the Senate is gawa muna po tayo ng inventory ng mga batas, titingnan muna po natin yan kung ano mga batas ang mga hindi na kailangan, ano yung mga batas na kailangan i-consolidate na lang to be more rational, to be more comprehensive. And I would always go nga for simple laws. But hindi ibig sabihin, hindi na natin kailangan ng mga bagong batas. Kasi palagi naman po tayo maraming mga bagong pananaw, maraming mga panibagong mga panukala. Depende sa mga nakikita natin, ng mga developments in our society. Kung anong mga nakikita natin ng mga matitinding problema sa ating lipunan. We try to resolve it through legislation kung kailangan ng legislation. Although in many cases, hindi na naman kailangan ng legislation because nandyan na yung batas, ang palagi lang problema ay yung implementation. Now, the CICL, Children in Conflict with the Law. You are probably referring to the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act that was principally offered by Sec Kiko Pangilinan and also a candidate as a comebacker senator. Alam mo yung batas na yan, isa yan sa pinakamagandang batas, sa tingin ko po. No, both as a human rights advocate and as a justice secretary, yung Juvenile Justice and Welfare Law is a good law. Only that, marami ko kasi mga provision dyan sa batas na yan na hindi pa talaga fully na-i-implement. Hindi natutugunan yung the spirit behind the law. And the usual excuse is the lack of resources of the LGUs. Kasi meron dapat mga assignments din ang LGUs in respect to a full and effective implementation of the law. Now, may mga sektor din na dahil nakikita yan na parami ng parami, yung mga nagiging kriminal o the ones yung mga nagbabiolate ng law ng mga minors, are they now trying to advocate or push for the lowering of the criminal age of criminal responsibility, lowering of the age of criminal responsibility from the current 15 years old to something lower, either 13, 12, 11, or 9 years old. Just like my position on death penalty, I will not go for that. That is not a solution. Dahil, if you start treating these minor offenders like adult offenders by just sending them to jail, anong magiging future ng mga kabataan na yan? You have completely destroyed any chance of reform of that minor offender. Sabi nila kasi ginagamit ng mga sindikato, sila ang mga nagiging runner ng mga iba-ibang mga sindikato. Then go after the syndicates and not the minors. And ang pananaw ko rin po, bilang as a mother, no, as a grandmother, pag nagkakaganyan ho ang ating mga kabataan, we have also ourselves to blame. Hindi lang yung mga kabataan, hindi lang mga yan. Tayo rin. Tayo as parents and tayo as members of society. Kasi it's our job to create or build an atmosphere or environment na tama ang pagpapalaki sa mga kabataan. But for various reasons, particularly poverty, kaya nagkakaganyan ang ating mga kabataan. It's not a solution. Nandyan na yan sa Juvenile Justice and Welfare Law. Pagpatibayin lang po natin yung mga ibang mga provision dyan na hindi pa nagagawa. Precisely meant to address juvenile delinquency. So that's my answer. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Madam Secretary. Leila from Samar, Cong. Welcome back to Catalogan. Sabi mo kanina, you used to be in Catalogan, and I just learned that you used to be a daughter-in-law of Catalogan. That's personal. Let's go to the business. Kasi in the international body, human rights violations, medyo mataas pa ang Pilipinas. Specifically in the United Nations Human Rights Councils, wherein some of our human rights groups are bringing issues into the forum. So kung kayo po naging senator, paano po natin mapapabuti, mapapabango ang bansa nating Pilipinas regarding human rights?
Very good question. Very good question. Yes. Yung human rights record po natin ng Pilipinas, well, masasabi po natin na in one sense, nag-improve na. Why do I say nag-improve? That's just one side, no? Nag-improve na kasi kita-kita naman yan in terms of statistics, yung mga extrajudicial killings. Although, dati kasi napakarami ng mga extrajudicial killings or killings of those mga identified with militant organizations na pinapatay ng mga state forces. Because that is the traditional definition of extrajudicial killings. Nung panahon po ng former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, nung ako po ay CHR chairperson, marami-rami talaga yung mga kaso ng mga ganyan EJKs, lalo na nung panahon ni Major General Pablito Palparan. Ngayon naman po, dumadami rin ang mga extrajudicial killings dahil sa tingin ko, yung definition ko kasi ng extrajudicial killings ngayon na-expand na. Kasi dati nga dun lang sa mga militant, the killings of leftists or militant personalities. Ngayon ho, pag nagpapatay ho ng mga advocates, for example, for IP's rights, advocates for children's rights, advocates for environmental protection, anti-mining advocates, yung mga, may mga causes. When you kill them, that is also extrajudicial killing. Kaya dumadami rin po yung statistika tungkol dyan. But not anymore about the killings of militant or left-leaning personalities. Konting-konti na lang po yun. And talking about EJKs, alam ko po na dito sa Samar, prevalent din po yan. Based on my research, last year alone, 16 ang mga biktima ng extrajudicial killing. I want to dig deeper into that. What is the root cause of extrajudicial killings here in Western Samar? Kaya po, kung papalarin po tayo na maging senador, mag-i-initiate po ako ng inquiries in aid of legislation into the cases of extrajudicial killings here in Western Samar and other places in the country. We need that in order to look into mga pending bills. Kasi wala pa po tayong anti-EJK law. Meron na po tayong anti-torture law. Pero yung anti-EJK and anti-enforced disappearance law, wala pa po tayo. So, titignan ko po yan. And then, gusto ko rin pong isulong yung pagpapalakas ng Commission on Human Rights. Yung kanilang charter hanggang ngayon, wala pa. So, hindi ko alam kung bakit hindi pa rin. Kailangan kasi palakasin rin. Kailangan bigyan sila ng fiscal autonomy. Kailangan ayusin ang kanilang organizational structure. Kailangan they should be free from any partisan interference. Yung CHR, they should continue to act as an independent monitor of the human rights situation in the country. Tututok po tayo sa usapin ng human rights kasi nanggaling po ako sa CHR and I believe really in the continued respect and promotion and protection of human rights in this country. Because we cannot be a good society without respect for human rights. Salamat po.
chair of the CHR and you conducted a probe here like extrajudicial.
Yes.
May I know what happened? And it still persists until now.
Yeah, that's why I want to look into that. Yes, we had that inquiry also, but it's not in Catbalogan, in Calbayog. Dapo sunod-sunod din yung mga killings dyan. We had to go to Calbayog. Meron kami, ako mismo po ang nag-head ng public inquiry. Ang alam ko may ibang mga nakasuhan dyan, but nothing happened. Because one problem always in EJ case is the lack of witnesses. Mahirap maghanap ng talagang mga eyewitnesses. It's either wala talagang eyewitnesses or kung meron man takot. So even if we encourage them, now we will protect them under the WPP or the Witness Protection Program, ayaw pa rin karamihan. So kung walang witnesses, hindi talaga yan uusad. And that's why I've been advocating also for the capacity building in terms of the forensic skills of our investigators and prosecutors. Because in the absence of eyewitnesses, cases can be built based on physical evidence. So, continuous naman mo yan, yung capacity training yan, capacity building ng mga investigador natin, kahit sa CHR, kahit sa NBI, ng mga nag-iimbestiga ng mga human rights related killings.
Connection, as part of the Daan Matulog team, sinasabi ng isang presidential body na during the watch of Secretary Ruas, the criminality rise now, including drugs cases, at saka walang Daang Matulog.
Nasa kanya-kanyang pananaw yun, ano? At least, okay, granting na tumataas yung criminality, granting na sa droga. Well, may mga steps naman major steps ginawa ang Pinoy administration. Marami naman pong resources na binigay sa kapulisan, sa military natin. Mas marami ngayon mga naibigay, mga for example, mga police cars, mga firearms, compared to previous administrations. Now, sa kasiguro ngayon, ay talagang ine-encourage yung accurate reporting of crime statistics. Nagkakaroon mo ng issue yan dati, yung mga report ng mga crime statistics, kung yan ba ay totoo o yan ba have been sanitized or doctored. Meron yung mga sinuspend o inalis na mga chiefs, PNP police chiefs in certain cities in Metro Manila dahil hindi accurate yung reporting nila ng statistics. I think now, especially na automated na, computerized na yung mga statistics na yan, mas accurate na. But this administration, even if I'm no longer part of the official cabinet, I know that this administration has been determined in terms of really fighting criminality, particularly drugs.
Mas malaki. Under your watch daw, yung rice cartel mas mataas compare sa ibang administration.
Hindi ako, I'm not very familiar. You would notice na nagkaroon din ng investigasyon ng DOJ dyan, particularly the Office for Competition. Kaya recommend ng Office for Competition yung pag-iimbestiga ng mga personalities like Davidson Bangayan na naging subject din ng Senate investigation. So meron mga umusad na mga kaso na all the way to the Ombudsman in terms of the cartel. But as to the exact extent now of the rice cartel, I am not very familiar. Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, Madam Secretary.
Good afternoon.
Okay. As election lawyers, Madam, I know you will very well know rampant pa rin yung mga vote buying. What is your action about what is your take about the action by former Senator who is this? To take action about the automated election by issuing the BBPET. What is your action on this? About the voters verified paper audit trail.
Receipt. The voter receipt.
Receipt, yes.
Actually, dyan ako nagtataka kung bakit hanggang ngayon hindi pa yan sinasama dyan sa sistema ng eleksyon natin. Yung voter validation.
Yes.
Vote validation receipt. Right? That is mandated under the law. The Automated Elections Act. Nakailang automated elections na tayo, nakadalawa na. So dapat by now, nagawa na ng paraan yan ng COMELEC na sinama na dapat nila yan as one of the security features of the automated elections. But sad to say, hindi pa rin. At mukhang ang sabi nila, kulang na sa oras bago ilagay yan. And also because baka daw maging source ng vote buying. Pwede naman magkaroon ng mga safeguards. Like for example, yung resibo na yan, pag nakuha na yan sa machine ng botante after he votes, di ba? I-deposito yan. At hindi na ilalabas, hindi na dadalhin yung resibo na yan ng botante para hindi na niya ipakita dun sa vote buyer. Correct? Madali namang solusyonan yun. Pwede naman ganun. Ang importante lang naman yung mga botante, kampante sa sarili niya na yung kanyang mga binoto ay yun talaga ang na-register doon sa machine, doon sa computer. Kaya nga tinatawag na vote validation receipt. Right now, the fear about being used as part of a scheme of vote buying, kasi syempre ipapakita yan doon sa bumili sa kanya ng boto na totoo yung mga, na nandun yung boto niya. Di ganun ang solusyon. Pagpayagan na dalhin yung resibo na yan sa labas na ipakita sa iba. Because that is supposed to be for the benefit or for the satisfaction of the voter himself. So that's not an excuse na hindi yan linagay. The fact remains that it is something that is mandated by the law and therefore they should comply. Kaya tama lang yung, well, I think it's senatorial candidate Gordon. Dick Gordon, who's now seeking the intervention of the Supreme Court. If I'm not mistaken, it's a petition from Andamos to compel COMELEC to comply with the law. But I really don't know kung ano magiging ano dyan ng Supreme Court. And remember, yung oras, may panahon pa ba para ilagay yung security feature na yan. But in principle, I agree na kailangan talaga ilagay rin yan. Para kampante ang mga botante. Thank you.
Adyan Daniel, Radyo ng Bayan, Dating Secretary. Meron mo kayong update sa Atimonan incident? And my second question is, what's wrong with the NBP management? Yun lang po.
Good questions. Yung Atimonan, nagka-trial na yan. Diba? Sila Marantan. Are you referring to that? Yeah. That incident na sabi nila shoot out, but it turned out to be rub out. Nung sila Big Seaman. Diba? So the investigation of the NBI pointed to the fact that it was a rub out. Yung grupo nila Marantan ang kinasuhan, nakakulong na ngayon si Marantan, hindi siya nakakuha ng bail. He asked for bail but hindi siya nakakuha ng bail. Ongoing trial, ang alam ko dyan. But exactly ano natin naka-status, I am not updated. But I know for a fact na ongoing yung trial dyan sa kaso na yan. Depende kasi kung nasuspend sila, because yung suspension ng mga police officers na yan nasangkot sa insidente na yan, it's the administrative aspect of that case and therefore NAPOLCOM. Diba, NAPOLCOM yan. So kung kinasuhan sila administratively at sinuspend sila, then hindi sila wala silang sweldo in the meantime. But what is handled by the DOJ is the criminal aspect ng ongoing trial. Now what is wrong with the NBP? Nako, talaga naman, ang National Philippine Prison. Well, but you have to give credit to the current report director. And si Rainier Cruz, si Director General Rainier Cruz. Masigasig siya, he's a silent worker but he's a hard worker. Sunod-sunod naman yung mga raid Di ba sinimulan namin yun noong December 15, pero there has been successive. Ang problema, talagang very prone to corruption yung mga jail guards, yung mga prison guards sa baba ng sweldo nila. Kaya hiningi namin yung Bucor Modernization Act kung saan dinadagdagan yung mga compensation at yung mga benefits ng mga prison guards to make it on par with their counterparts sa PJMP. Ang layo kasi ng agwa ng mga PJMP guards tsaka ng mga Bucor prison guards. Sa tingin ko kasi ang pinakaugat ng problema sa bilibid ng mga prison-based criminality na yan, lalo na yung drugs, ay yung tungkol nga doon sa severe congestion dyan. Kasi alam niyo naman, ang correctional system natin is now based on restorative philosophy, no longer punitive. Ang thrust ngayon of any correctional system is to how to reform, how to rehabilitate the convicts. But because of the atmosphere or the environment in the Bilibid na super congested sila, yung mga magagandang mga rehabilitation programs ng Bucor leadership ay hindi niyan i-implement sa sobrang congestion. Hindi nagkakaroon ng tamang segregation of inmates. Halo-halo sila doon. So, that's why the solution, one of the more concrete solutions, is yung transfer ng NBP sa isang mas maayos na facility. That's ongoing already with procurement process. Yung the transfer of the NBP to Fort Magsaysay, to a state-of-the-art modern prison facility. So, makakalungkot talaga ang Bilibid. Kaya yung kawawa ang nagiging director dyan. Pag si Director General Leila Cruz is very good. Thank you.
I'm Jennifer from Regional Bayan Bayog. As an election lawyer, alam po natin maraming loopholes sa batas natin ngayon sa election law, particularly with regards to the campaign spending. At the moment po yung budget for, let's say for those running for president and vice president is only 10 pesos per voter, and the other candidates 3 pesos per voter, which is not really realistic. The moment mapupo kayo sa Senate, ano po yung sa tingin nyo yung babaguhin nyo sa election law, and ano po yung ipopropose nyo na budget for each vote?
Yes, titingnan mo natin the feasibility and the propriety of increasing the budget kasi it's not really realistic. Although, kailangan maingat din sa pagpapataas ng mga ganyan kasi we're trying to level the playing field between and among yung mga walang perang kandidato at saka yung mga mapaperang kandidato. That's why you have the Fair Elections Act. But as you said, there are really loopholes there, including the political advertising na alam niyo sa amin naman mga kandidato. Kaya we opted to, some of us have opted to already have that kind of advertisement even before the start of the campaign period. Kasi alam namin na pag-start ng campaign period, sobrang mahal na. Di lalo nang hindi kami makaka-afford. So, ginawa na nung iba sa amin. But, in spirit, this is really still an indirect violation. No? Kaya lang wala namang sapat na wala namang explicit provision, and yung Supreme Court ruling ngayon, the standing jurisprudence is that all of these provisions on premature campaigning and all of these mga pagbabawal would only come into play kapag start na ng campaign period, because it is only when the campaign period starts that one is truly considered as a candidate. There lies the loophole in the law. So, titignan ko po yan. Let's address the loophole para tunay na maging level ang playing field. Talaga naman grabe ang ano sa political advertisement. About 70% to 80% of the budget of a candidate, of a serious candidate, would go to advertisement. konti lang ang natitira, operations expenses. But that is very worth the, but I will work on it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Secretary. Parting message perhaps before you go down para makausap yung mga tao po sa labas.
Maraming salamat po sa pagkakataon na ito. Si Leila de Lima po ito, nakilala nyo na bilang former CHR Chairperson, DOJ Secretary. Alam nyo naman po siguro what stuff she is made of, na ako po yung talagang naninindigan po ako sa tama, kung ano ang tama at kung ano ang mandato ginagawa ko po without fear or favor. And what I can assure our people is that the Leila de Lima that you know as a former CHR and former DOJ would be the same Leila de Lima that you can expect when she goes to the Senate. Na magiging, I will work hard and I will always have the best interest of the Filipino people at heart. Sana po